oppositions of science falsely so-called. So we're supposed to avoid that shit. That Egypt shit, that's science falsely so-called. That shit that Polite's coming with, Shaka Amos, Sarnetta. He's another moron that comes with that bullshit. And he's another guy that don't know what the hell he believes in. One minute he's a Hebrew, next minute he's a Egyptian. Next minute he's a Black Power advocate, taking pictures with what's his name? What's that guy's name? I always put the picture up. The hell is his name? Farrakhan. Yeah, taking pictures with Farrakhan. There's a picture of him with Farrakhan. But the main thing he believes in, I'm talking about Sarnetta, is money, and we pegged him from day one.
Yep, that's right. That's right. It's all about money with that dude.
It's all about the dollars with that guy.
Yeah, but now you mentioned Farrakhan. Farrakhan was set up to confuse the people.
Yeah,
because we're not the nation of Islam. There's no such nation as a nation of Islam. It's just set up to confuse the people.
And what's funny is now last week Elder Tar went into the oath that Abraham's servant took, and the manner of the way that he took the oath, dealing with Abraham's loins. And now you had this guy, I forgot his name, because there was a video with him and Gorilla Hebrew, and that topic was brought up. And I forgot the guy's name. He's a light-skinned Jake. He's into that black conscious shit. He was saying that that's evidence and proof of homosexuality in the Bible. And it's funny that Elder Tahar went through that last week. Because now since we got them on the ropes and we brought out citations from the pyramid text and the coffin text proving homosexuality, now they're trying to rebuttal us by bringing out what they claim is homosexuality in the Bible. And one of the examples they brought out was the oath that Abraham's servant took with Abraham. All right, which Elder Tahar, for reference to that, all you got to do is go back to last week's lessons and learn about that, man. That's not an act of homosexuality.
Well, like I said, these niggas been in America too long.
Yeah.
They don't know about the ancient ways. All they know is what they read. Some fool wrote a book and they read it and they followed it, man. Yeah. Like this guy, Polite, going back to Polite, man. Polite's a goddamn fool, man. And the more you question, see, he likes to question you on things, man. The more you question his stuff, the more you say, well, what kind of madness is this, man? This is complete madness, because he asked Gabar of a GOCC, how old is the earth according to the Bible? And he gave him the answer. 12, which is about 12,000, you know? So basically they were going back and forth. And then Gabar said, from the GOCC, so, well, how old do you say the earth is? And you know what his answer was? Some vague answer. Millions of years. That's not an answer, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's not an answer.
That's right.
That's like you asking me, where's this guy at? And I say, well, he's somewhere in America. Come on, man.
Any town, USA.
Yeah, any town, USA. Come on, you. And then this guy came back and said, is it 3 million? Is it 5 million? Is it 10 million? He said, no, it's millions of years. That's not a concrete answer.
Science falsely so called.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, and I looked up that word that Apostle Gabar had mentioned in the book of 1 Timothy, the 6th chapter. The word opposition means antithesis.
Antithesis.
You know, so antithesis is opposition, that which is opposed. Is right, antithesis, which is something contrary. That's right, antithesis. And it says the invention of false knowledge, either mutually oppugnant or opposed to true Christian doctrine. Now, the word oppugnant means contrary. I looked it up. It means contrary. So anything that's contrary to the truth, that's an opposition, you know? And these sciences, which are this different knowledge, you know, that these devils teach, is in opposition with the scriptures. It's contrary to the scriptures. It's an antithesis of the scriptures, because the Bible is the truth. You know, whether these people, these Christians or these Baptists or these false Hebrews that use the Bible in the wrong way, you know, and break it down the wrong way. The Bible is the truth, but you could teach the truth, or you could teach a wayward doctrine or wayward philosophy.
You could use the Bible to teach a lie. All right? Doesn't mean that the Bible is not the truth.
That's why you got some guys that say Cornelius is an Edomite. You got some guys that don't believe in the New Testament. You know, you got some guys that call the Most High's name Ahiah and his son's name Yeshaya. Okay, which is totally off. Oh, you got some guys that's a GOCC doctrine. GOCC also teaches that there's no such thing as reincarnation, and that's easy. I can get one of the GMS babies to break that down.
Oh, hell,
that's easy. Right, hell, you got guys that teach that you're gonna go burn in hell.
Yeah, and they use the Bible. The Catholic Church, they're an institution of lies, but what do they use? They use the Bible. Jehovah's Witness, they're another institution of lies. Yep. What do they use? They use the Bible. Yeah, it doesn't mean you can't use the Bible to teach a lie. Doesn't mean that the book is invalid. First of all, you guys, you don't know the book. All right? You don't know the Bible. And you don't know the customs of what we had back then. Like I'm looking at the scripture here. You might take that for an act of homosexuality. In Romans 16:16, it says, salute one another with an holy kiss. The churches of Yahweh Shai salute you. So I guess now that a holy kiss, I guess that's an act of homosexuality.
Well, they're stupid idiots, man. They're dumbass idiots. Hey, like, now a lot of questions that Polite brings out against us, he did it against us, and he first did it against ISUPK. Tazariak was out there, and the big fat Buffalo guy that came down to the camp, I guess he fell out, man. I guess Tazariak just pushed him out of office. But anyway, the Polite and them came when they first came down there. Polite was questioning Tazariak about 1 Kings, the 17th chapter, right? About how Israel was done away with. Now that goes back to the 80s, man. That goes back before Polite. You even came. You even woke up, so-called woke up under the teachings of Dr. York. That's some old shit. That's some 1986 bullshit, man. And then when you brought that scripture out to me when you came down to the camp, and when I went to answer it, you went and jumped into something else. Said, nah, let me go to something else because he willing to answer it too quickly. Well, you know what, man? We're gonna deal with that today. Okay, so all you Israelites out there, so you can get it. So in case somebody come up and try to hit you with it, you know how to break it down. Okay, go get that, brother, and read it. 2 Kings 17, and start from. You might want to start from the first and read it fast, or jump down. I want to get the main points so you can kind of jump around a little bit. We don't want to read the whole thing, but then again, we might just read the whole thing so he can get it. Go ahead.
This is 2 Kings 17:1. In the 12th year of Ahaz, king of Judah, began Hosea the son of Elah to reign in Samaria over Israel 9 years. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, but not as the kings of Israel that were before him. Against him came up Salmanasar, king of Assyria, and Hosea became his servant and gave him presents.